Hey guys, so today we're going to go over how to properly handle a crested gecko. We'll go over what the difference is kind of sort of between handling adults and handling babies. And we're going to use this big guy for our adult handling. Okay, so here we have our adult crested gecko. Now with these guys, it's important to be gentle, first of all. You usually won't get them out like this. You'll usually have them sitting like, they're arboreal, so you'll probably have them sitting on a branch or something, but it's all generally the same. So you can probably stick to this wall, and we could open it up and see. So these guys can be a little hoppy, a little spastic sometimes, but not usually too bad. So these guys, you don't want to reach over them and grab them. And squeeze them like that. That just kind of sets off their prey response. That makes it look like you're a big animal that's coming to eat them. So what you want to do is you gently scoop them up like this and kind of let them climb on you. So it's pretty easy, and this guy's a little jumpy. So yeah, you just kind of cup them like this, and you gently scoop them up, kind of similar to how we showed you with the bearded dragon. But these guys will stick to your hands. They're a little bit more jumpy than the bearded dragons. But as long as you keep a hand in front of them for them to climb on, it should be good. But yeah, you definitely gotta watch out for that jumping. Like, he's trying to jump at the camera, so he's probably gonna jump on my hand, crawl on my hand. They try to get to the highest point. They can be a little hyper, even as adults. But this guy's doing pretty well. If you need to kind of scoop them up again, kind of get them to walk and stuff, you just kind of put your hands in front of them. And you see how he grabbed my, kind of grabbed my hand with his tail to hang on. You can see they have prehensile tails. They have like this little pad at the end of their tail that is kind of a little bit sticky, like their fingers. So that helps them kind of hang on when they jump, if they need to hang on. You can see that. Do not grab them by their tails. They will and can fall off, and they will not grow back. Some people like the crested geckos without tails. They call them frog butts. Yeah, these guys definitely can and will lose their tails, and they do not grow back. Other geckos, they do, but these guys do not. Other geckos and lizards, but these guys do not. So here I'll show you a close-up of how we handle them. You can see I just let him rest on there. I put a hand in front of him in case he wants to jump off. But they're pretty chill lizards, and I mean, they're pretty easy to handle. You just gotta be very careful not to pull their tail or anything. You just kind of let them do their own little climbing. Since they're arboreal, they will try to climb to the highest point. So I just don't grab them around the middle or anything from above. That'll just scare him. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So as for putting them back, if you got a branch or leaf or anything, you just set them back. They'll just kind of stick where they need to stick, and they'll just kind of hang out on their own. So it's really easy, pretty simple. Okay, now we've got a little baby crested gecko that we're gonna use. These guys are different because they're a little bit more hyper because they're babies, and they're a lot smaller, so you gotta kind of be more careful. Okay, we're gonna open this up and we're gonna get this little guy out. So you can see he's in there. They're a little bit more cautious, but if you approach underhand, it should be okay. So these guys, you gotta kind of scoop them up. There you go, and kind of let them climb on you, just like the adults. Now with these guys, it's very important to keep your hand in front. That way that they will have something to jump on if they do decide to jump, because if they fall from high enough, they can hurt themselves. So yeah, this guy actually seems pretty chill. But yeah, you just kind of let them walk on their own. He's a little bit more cautious than an adult would be. But yeah, he's still doing pretty good here. Yeah. But I won't let you fall, little guy. I promise. But yeah, you can see, usually the babies are more spastic, but this guy is pretty calm. But you can see how I kind of put my hands in front of each other just to make sure that he had something to jump on. He's gonna do it again probably, or he's just gonna crawl to my hand. But yeah, still like to get to the highest point. But yeah, with babies you just gotta be very gentle and just don't try to grab them or squeeze them or anything. So, and these guys do have a prehensile tail as well, and they will drop their tail too. So you can see he kind of held on with it there. So they definitely will use it to steady themselves. He's getting a little bit more hyper. But you can see, as long as you keep the hands in front, it should be good. So yeah, pretty cool. But to put the, so he just kind of put himself back. I was going to show you how to put him back, but yeah, they will jump back into the cage, probably of their own accord, and it's really, really easy. So I hope that kind of helped you guys kind of see how that we handle our crested geckos here, and that's the safest way to handle them without causing them stress, without dropping them or anything, or having them drop their tails. So until next time.